Hey Bandidos, a quick news update on Season 11 Title Update 17.1. It looks like the devs are going to be taking another stab at the all-new Determined talent, the best part of Season 11. Season 11 has been dubbed the Season of the Sniper. That's because of the quantity of marksman-related gear provided in the season. We got the new Hotshots gear set, an exotic MMR, a named MMR, and a new talent called Determined. And Determined is the conversation of the day, as it appears the devs have an incoming change to it in the next update, something many hoped wouldn't be the case. As the talent reads, after killing an enemy with a headshot, the weapon damage next shot landed on any enemy will be a guaranteed headshot. Simple enough, but what are we getting here? Perhaps not much if the next shot landed isn't a kill shot. The devs feel differently about that. According to the known issues board, they are going to make a change in Title Update 17.2. This is how that reads. Landing a killing body shot empowered by the Determined weapon talent, or its perfect version, will refresh the talent, insinuating the refresh of the talent or being able to repeat the process is unintended. We don't know the change exactly, but we can't speculate the kill on the body won't allow a consecutive kill afterwards, at least on the body. So instead of a headshot kill, body kill, it will be a headshot kill, body shot kill, end. Maybe. I added the end because that might be the reality of such a change by the devs. Let's take a closer look at the mechanics of how the best Determined builds are working today. To start, it's important you understand that Determined is not overpowered. It can't be, because it doesn't provide any damage power to the build. All the chain killing you see is an outcome of everything else on the build. In order for Determined to be useful, we have to fully spec into headshot damage. Use the highest one-shot capable base damage weapons combined with the Headhunter talent. Season 11 and Determined did not bring the one-shot chain killing effect. That has been here since the Headhunter talent arrived back in the day. What the Determined talent does, as it is now, allows you to continue your chain killing effect even if one of the consecutive shots landed on the body. That's only if you have earned the right to chain kill by reaching the damage threshold the content requires you to do so. On Heroic Elites, that's about 10 million solo, or 15 million in a 4-man group with scaling. So with or without Determined, you can chain kill thanks to Headhunter. But Determined is lovely because although it doesn't make you stronger, it does make you faster after earning the right to be so by chain killing in the first place. It takes microseconds longer to acquire your target's head rather than the body. Although that doesn't sound like a big difference, that amount of time is meaningful to your survivability. PC players have known this for some time. In fact, many probably already find the Determined talent as meh because of mouse and keyboard precision that makes sniping faster than console. In fact, many of the community interpreted the Determined talent as an equalizer for the console community. It's obvious to the devs and player base that the MMR category is underutilized due to the sentiment that sniping in the Division 2 is limited. If you didn't know, the NPCs have a sixth sense and hide and cover when you're scoping in on them, even from a distance and position out of their line of sight. They also do amazing acrobats that can even defy physics and come out of a somersault mid-tuck. The ads and the player both have body flinch on bullet impact that makes landing shots challenging, and we don't have a counter to that like Call of Duty and many other games. And most MMRs are underpowered. The faster MMRs are useless because of their handling and lack of power, making rifles a better substitute. Most of the weapon talents for the best chain killing MMRs don't make sense to use. And lastly, our sniper caps out at 100 meters, the same distance rifles do. But let's go down the road to Title Update 17.2 for a moment. To simplify, the devs will not allow the Determined talent to refresh on a body kill. So on a Headhunter build, the best sniping talent around, you will need to kill with a headshot to activate Headhunter and Determined. If you hit the body on the next shot, you will likely get a kill. Now, you no longer have Determined, but the real question is, will you still have Headhunter? We don't know as of yet for sure. But if you lose Headhunter because of that body shot kill in 17.2, then the talent determined is dead on arrival in 17.2, and maybe a 4-piece hotshot build will go down washout lane with it. If you don't lose the Headhunter buff you built around and work so hard to earn, then determined will remain an option for Headhunter builds. But is it the best option? The most used weapon talents on high power MMRs before determined were Preservation and Ranger. We usually don't need more damage, so Ranger isn't as useful as Preservation, which gives that 20% armor on headshot kill. You can easily take any determined build from Title Update 17 and put on Preservation and be just as happy. But with 17.2, the best case scenario is that Headhunter remains after the body shot kill. And if that is the case, you can headshot chain kill as long as you don't miss 2 consecutive shots after Headhunter has been earned. But will that be enough to empower the player base to sign up as snipers? We will just have to see.
Follow me.